PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Grabs it in the middle. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. There's not a screen big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Looking left. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time. A lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for...
Makes the catch and he's free. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They kick it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking for a crease. It's Davison. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
First and 10 from their own 17. Throwing more. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
That's caught. It's Hampton.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Buys a little time with his feet. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on second and short.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dante Moore throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
The run inside. It's Davison. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Making side adjustments here. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Moore from the gun on third down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Personal foul. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the move, it's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Moore. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Ducks head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
In the gun on third down, Moore. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He might want another play. Throwing more. Got his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Finds his man. It's Stewart. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Moore to the air again. Quickly complete. Makes the grab in their space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And that was a play that was designed to simply pick up the 1st down, right? 3rd and short, it's a short throw. You're just trying to get it to the sticks, but what a great individual effort by the receiver that time, turning once he has the football, and he's getting extra yards. That ends up being a big-time play for the offense.
The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Moore to throw. Under fire. Sets up the screen. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. He's got his man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was real.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Here's a heat. And down he goes.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to escape and get it himself. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Can they catch him? Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dante Moore. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Moore will throw. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. So we open the final period with a third down play. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. At this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Hampton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hatcher. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth.
Oh, a lot of space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They were backed up in their own end. Now a bit of a change of sceneries there across the 35. First and 10 from the 36. Moore. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step one.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. Oh, they're after him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quarterback may change this route. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Snags it inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Newberry. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff. It's Hatcher. There's some room.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Duke Blue Devils and the Hawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Duke head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres. College football. The coach said they will.
The Hawks will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Blue Devils offense will have the football first. And take a look at Shepard. Found the end zone a couple of times. Last game just on. Yards on the ground. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it set up on the outside. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Richardson. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to...
Maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's still got more! He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and bring it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Now the Hawks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Hawks will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Blue Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The defense has been up to the task so far. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run inside. It's Peters. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. will call on their punt team. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Duke... back out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Looking long. Fires it incomplete. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Hawks in the hurry up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They want to throw it. Puts it out of the air, and he's dragged down. So now it's 2nd and long. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Fires to the middle. He caught it. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Here comes the speed on the jet sweep. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Slammed down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. On target. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. He goes right back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Racing down the left side. Past the 30. The 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question, how aggressive will the play calling be? Off-play action on 1st down. On target to the left. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Got a man. It's Peters. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Cowboys coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to run it and control the line of scrimmage, ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here come the Hawks onto the field to open this possession. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hawks send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The inside handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. On the ground, it's Peters. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Mann. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Under fire. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He's got him this time. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. To the air on 2nd down. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll give it on the counter. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And it's no good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richardson. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Hogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Hawks are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. Couldn't find a way to draw closer. Still an 18-point hole. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Might as well stick with him. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive.